Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Sunday, the 10th of April. Sorry, it's all a bit manic here this morning. Got a balloon inbound, we've got light aircraft everywhere. And yeah, we've got 18 people in the balloon about to land on the airfield, so all a bit exciting. High pressure starting to push out to the east now, which is introducing a southerly flow. Not the best direction for Lasham, but we should get at least a good morning and half the afternoon out of it before we start to see a sea air influence. The Atlantic will take charge from the end of the weekend, and it's looking a bit unsettled again next week. The winds at the moment, well, as you can see on here, generally south to southeast. At flying heights, looking in the region of 10 to 15 knots, probably not much stronger than that. But yeah, at the moment, we've got light and variable with a slight touch of east, but nothing too much to worry about. As I said, if the balloons can fly, it can't be that bad. Satellite picture over the UK does show some upper level clouds starting to move in from the west. Hopefully that will be fairly minor of a impact. But as the day goes on, we may start to see more of that cloud, especially towards the latter parts. But probably by that time, the sea air would have started to encroach in the area. Currently, we got a forecast looking like that. As I said, the wind picking up from the south, which is going to be a bit of a pain, if I'm honest, to operate with. We will find a way, but it may end up that we have to change runways or change ends. So do give us a call when you come back in later this afternoon to see which runway we are on. But we will start off on runway 27. Bright skies though, and a top temperature today of 10 degrees and good visibility. Probably not quite as good as yesterday, but there we are. 10 degrees on here as well, and dew points down to about maybe even 0 in some places. So still a reasonable temperature dew point split. Currently at Odium, we got a slight easterly with no cloud detected. And for TAFs, Farnborough are saying pretty much that. Cav okay, 180 at 7 knots, with a slight bit of east in the wind. Potential flight distance for today. Let's make sure I've got the right one up here. Potential flight distance for today looks, for a standard class glider, looks something like that. So reasonable, but stay away from the southern coasts. No going over the sea today. Better up in towards the Midlands, but not quite as good as yesterday. Looking at top meteo, probably by 11 o'clock, we should have reasonable cumulus to maybe about 3,000 feet. And then going on from there, blue to shallow Q, probably up to about 4,000 to 4,500 feet today, peaking at that. Better in the Midlands and into Oxfordshire, where probably it will stay with cumulus and cloud heights potentially getting up to 5,000 feet in some areas. So not a bad day, but by 4 o'clock, that sea air influence starting to come in. Might be a blue sea breeze front. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be sort of too far away from the airfield at much later than 4 o'clock, because you might struggle to get back in if that sea air comes in a bit quicker. Looking at upper cloud, there's a reasonable amount of it sort of drifting through during the day. That may dampen down some of the thermals and some of the cumulus. But still, for April, not a bad day. And the site forecast, as we look here, is reasonable this morning. 2 knots or more in the cores, and peaking here at 4,000 feet above site. But that's grey stuff here indicating that there's more chance of high level cloud as the day goes on, and that's south to southerly wind coming through. Good, and we trigger temperature today looking around sort of 9 or 10 degrees. We're not quite there yet, still feels a little bit chilly, at least it's not frosty. Good, so reasonable day ahead, probably best to go north and away from windward coasts, get high and get back into the airfield before the sea air comes in. Okay, looking at NOTAMs. We are NOTAMed for intense gliding activity. It's fairly standard on days like today. Paragliding, I think that is to the north of the airfields, north of the Salisbury Plain. Yep, lots of paragliders. And other than that, it is fairly quiet across most of the country. So I'm not expecting there to be too much issue. Operationally, we will start runway 27 for the grid. As the grid completes, I'll consider whether a change to another runway may be applicable. I'd hope to try and stay on a main runway, but with that southerly cable drift, I've got to be quite careful. So we may end up on 09. In an extreme case, we could end up on 23. So yeah, just check in with us on your way back and we'll let you know. We've got 4 tugs today. As many people could go on the grid as possible. That just makes the launch point operation a bit easier. And I'm going to rush off now to check that the balloon comes in and pays its landing fee. All right, see you later. Bye for now.